My name is Kelsey. I'm the makeup artist and one of the estheticians here at Skin Perfect. And it is that time of year again. It's back to school. So I wanted to go over a very simple and fresh makeup look that would be great for students or teachers, or if you're just looking to kind of freshen up your makeup routine for work or day-to-day life, this is gonna be great for you. So my skin is all washed and moisturized to its needs. It's prepped and ready to go. So we're gonna jump right in with our CC cream. I'm using shade 3, which is medium. So I'm gonna use the back of my hand as kind of like a working surface. So I'm gonna use some of that CC cream, and then I'm gonna take one of our buffer brushes, and I'm just gonna kind of buff this into the skin, pressing it in, stipling it in, taking it a little down the neck, onto the ears. I want everything to be even. I have a lot of redness in my skin, so with this CC cream, CC stands for color correct. So it's going to take away the redness that I have in my skin and just make it one even tone. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of this. Let's get some more. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with our invisible blotting powder. This is a translucent powder. It's not going to add or take away any color to your face. It's just going to kind of set the CC cream, so you're still gonna have a really light. I like that I can still kind of see my freckles through it. It's just a really fresh look. So I'm gonna take some of this in a big powder brush, just kind of dab some on, tap off the excess, and I always like to start in my forehead. My forehead always gets the oiliest like throughout the day, so I kind of like to set that first and go in, get under the eye, and just real lightly kind of tap and just press that into the skin. Now, if you want a fuller coverage look, feel free, you can add your foundation on top of this, or if you want to use like a colored foundation powder to add on top of this as well. But this is just what I'm doing for today for a nice fresh clean. I still have a glow. It's beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with our bronzer in rose gold. It's a marbled bronzer. It has some pink and some white and some beautiful browns throughout it. That's going to give you a nice warm glow without being too dark, too orange. It's just going to make it look like you just stepped back from the beach. Beautiful. So I'm gonna swirl that around a little bit, tap just a little excess off, and I'm just going to kind of really lightly tap and bring it up to my temple. I bring it a little closer to my eye. It kind of gives you that like rosy, beautiful, lifted cheek look, and I'm bringing it all the way to the hairline so you can see that this cheek and eye is way more lifted than this one. You can kind of see that it's drawing my face up. Tap a little more excess off. I like to put a little on the nose. It just gives a good glow. Dust some extra on the forehead, whatever is left over on my brush. A little on the chin as well, just to really kind of like warm the face back up. You can add a little more if you want some onto the temple. Okay, beachy, sunny, glowy. Then I'm going to use the same brush as I did for the bronzer. It's simple, it's, you know, we don't need to use a bunch of brushes. So I'm gonna go in with, this is our blush in Blissful. Use whatever blush suits your skin tone, your coverage, your color, whatever you prefer, but this is the one that I prefer here. It's a nice, like, kind of deeper plum. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it as well. So I'm gonna tap a little bit of that on, tap some excess off, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna keep it pretty high on the cheekbones. This technique that I'm doing is called a horseshoe blush. I'm kind of creating a horseshoe shape up and around my eyebrow. And it just creates this pretty, like, warm and fresh glow. So I'm gonna do the other side. And remember, always start small, like tap excess off, that way you can build. So it's not like you stamp on a bunch of color and it's too much. You can always go in and add more. Okay, same thing. I like to dust some on my nose just so everything is all cohesive. So then I'm gonna go back in with our bronzer and I'm gonna use it as an eyeshadow, right? Simple, quick, easy, back to school look. So I have a bigger, like, fluffier eyeshadow brush here. I'm gonna tap some on, and I'm just gonna go in and just lightly fluff it up on my brow bone to the tail of my brow. And this just creates a warm, like, cohesive look. My blush and my bronzer are gonna go, they're gonna work together. They're gonna work together with my eyeshadow because they are my eyeshadow. Okay. Warm, beautiful. I'm gonna take some just on the tip of this brush and kind of just brush it through my bottom lashes, just to give, like, the illusion that maybe I have a little eyeliner on. Pretty. And same thing, I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of this blush. I'm gonna tap it into the outer corner and flicking it up because I want to stay with that lifted look that we did with our blush and our bronzer. Ta-da! Now I'm gonna go in and do some brows. I'm using our brow gel. This is in a color Cool Brunette. So think of it as like a brow mascara. Ours has, like, really small fibers in them, so it's gonna give your brow a thicker, fuller look. So all I'm going to do is I wipe a little excess off the end, and then I just go in and I'm just gonna comb my brows kind of up and out. I want that nice fluffy brow look that's kind of in style right now. So just combing it up and out, combing out my tail, just to give me that nice, full, fluffy, natural brow look. Perfect. Then I'm gonna go in with our Lash Fusion mascara. This is great for lengthening the lashes. So I'm just gonna go in, add a couple little coats. Beautiful. starting at the root of the lash and really working it all the way through the ends. And then I'm just gonna add some to the bottom. And then I'm going to go in with our vegan lip gloss in color Ruby Slipper. It has a really pretty like glitter glow to it, which just looks so pretty with like a natural glowy look. Then last but not least, I want this to stay all day, so I'm gonna go in with our setting spray. I'm gonna shake it up just a little bit. Give her a couple little squirts. I like to let it dry. And that is the super simple back to school, everyday, fresh, glowy, whatever you wanna call it. I look hydrated, I look glowy, I look cohesive, everything is good to go. Come visit me at Skin Perfect if you'd like to try out some of these products. I can do a little makeup lesson on you. We do have our makeup lessons 30% off this week. I do 30-minute and 60-minute makeup lessons, so come on in, play with some makeup, and let's have fun for back to school. Thanks, guys.